And we begin with a heck of a story, a remarkable rescue. A dog is being credited with finding a missing toddler who had walked several miles from his home. Last night, the 2-year-old wandered away from his house in Seligman. He spent the night alone in the wilderness, and then a dog found him this morning and guided him to safety.
This is just an incredible story. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is joining us live near Kingman with what that dog owner had to say. Hey, Gabby.
Hey, Troy and Caribe, this is really quite a remarkable rescue. And Mr. Scotty Dutton and his dog Buford was at the center of it all this morning. Scotty, walk me through what exactly happened when you walked out of your house.
Well, I got my truck to go to town and I started coming down the driveway and I see Buford walking down the side of the fence here with a little blonde kid with him. And I'd heard about the missing child this morning, so I knew it was him, and it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe he was still alive and in relatively good health. He was upset, crying a little bit and stuff, but he was in really good shape. So.
And Buford just walks your property? It's not unusual that he'd come
No,
across?
he patrols all the time, especially at night and stuff, and he picked the kid up. I was able to cut his tracks over there where the mountain comes off, the little kid's tracks, and Buford's was right next to him, so he picked him up at least a mile from the house and then stayed with him all the way back here. So no, he patrols all the time.
This is kind of a remote area. What's this area like that the toddler might have walked through?
Oh, he went through some rough country. It's all mountains and canyons and boulder piles, and it's rough for adults, much less a 2-year-old kid. So he did a remarkable job to go 7 miles like he did. So lucky, really lucky.
And you have wild animals out here?
Oh yeah, there's lions, coyotes, a couple bears. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that could have really went wrong for him, and I'm just glad it turned out the way it did. But tough kid. I told him, I said, you're the toughest 2-year-old I've ever come across. So he's a lucky kid.
What was the reunion like when he got to see his parents for the first time?
It was cool. He locked on to me when we got here. I got him some water and food and stuff, and he wouldn't let me put him in the sheriff's car, so I had to stay with him. And when his dad came running over, then he, globbed onto his dad, and his dad was frantic about it, and which rightly so. But no, it was cool. It was really cool to see him reunite with his dad. And
Buford, how proud of you are of him?
He's a good dog. He's a really good dog. He's always been good with kids and stuff, but I'm amazed he did what he did. Like I said, I wanted to know how far back I could find the tracks from the kid, and it was at least a mile where I lost his track, but he was with him then, so he was with him a long ways.
Awesome, Scotty, thank you so much. And Buford is inside resting right now, but coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll share more from that good boy, and we'll show you just what a good job he did today. Back to you guys.
That's a really good boy.
I know, it's
Buford.
amazing. I cannot wait for the reunion ceremony after this, right? Yeah.
And can you imagine how relieved those 2-year-old's parents were?
Gosh, I can't
when he was found?
I can't even imagine. Yeah, we can't wait to hear more about this story. Gabby, thank you.
Thank you, Gabby.